Hey fellas, and welcome back to With a Y. I had a different video planned for today. That'll be coming out tomorrow, but last night, we got a surprise drop, not really a surprise, of the newest Deltarune newsletter. It had a lot to do with the 10th anniversary of Undertale, and we're getting, full playthrough stream of that this weekend, I believe, and I'm really excited for that. I'll probably be covering it afterwards. But in the meantime, I figured I'd share my first look through with my buddy Fiznom as we geeked out and tried to, just make sense of all the information we were getting. It was a good time. Asgore shirt.
Fucking knew it.
Let's talk about chapter 5. Some of you might be wondering what kind of chapter it is. Well, right now there is no ring. Fuck you, Toby! Fuck you! Toby! There's no reason to tell you. Both of us like surprises, right? If I think of everything, there's very little I'd share. That being said, as an act of goodwill, I'll spoil one optional Castletown scene. Oh my god. Ow. Oh, it's battery acid. What the heck is this drink? What the heck would you think I'd drink that? Well, my Dewey boss, you was his queen, so you look good with a queen twink.
Calling out half the fandom.
I personally am a proponent of looks hard is a good enough reason to do a lot of things.
Yes, go with the vibes. Whatever.
Ow. Ow. It's a good gag. Next time, okay, there's gonna be at least one more newsletter before chapter 5.
Blink, 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 blink. This is going to be a moment where Chris closes their eyes to think about something, and you can choose to think about those fucking assholes for some reason.
He explicitly said it's a Castletown scene, so I wonder what the context for Ralsei asking you to close your eyes there would be. Okay.
Detailed progress info.
Okay. Current status as of September 8th. Early parts are complete, but need polish. Maybe the last 40% or so of the game is in a rough first pass, and the last 10 is prototyping. Probably around 85% of cutscenes have been created up to a first draft state. 20% of those or so will need more polish.
That is a tree based around the chapter 1, color palette for some reason.
Also, the Forgotten Man tree has been that tree every time.
And that also looks like a Christmas tree.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Evil and fucked up Christmas tree. Coca-Cola branded Christmas tree. That's why it's red. Regular enemies mostly done. One programmer's already working on bullet patterns for chapter 6. Is that the first time he's referred to chapter 6 or 7 by the number?
Yes. The first time that he has ever actually mentioned the existence of anything past chapter 5.
Directions of boss battles have been decided, and many attacks are already completed. The next goal will be to arrange the attacks and make adjustments to them if necessary to fit the atmosphere of the battle.
Random trash can called background DW Castle Trash Smaller.
Whoa! New sprites.
Holy shit, the women!
With chapters
They're sisters! Yes, they are.
3 and 4, there were some creative hurdles which made developing parts of the games difficult. Now to do the boards of chapter 3, how to design events in Noel's house. Once we got past them and expanded the team, everything went much more smoothly. Chapter 5 was not without hurdles, but we already passed all the obvious ones. There's a little to get in our way now. Okay, cool. Remember when chapters 3, 4, and 5 were supposed to be bundled together?
Chapter 3 was the one that had the most development issues because of the weird minigame collection thing that it had, and also because Toby was transitioning to having a full-on team to help him with the game. It seems like chapter 5 is going to be more of a standard chapter from what he's saying, or at the very least the team has gotten used to how the game development cycle is working out, so that's good. Timeline.
Making game. We are here. Localization, making game, porting game. Finish. Testing and bug fixing, release. Currently have one main deadline. I want to begin the translation by end of 2025. After that point, gameplay changes will be acceptable, but large-scale text and story changes heavily frowned upon, factoring localization and testing. I don't think the game will be released in the first half of 2026. Okay.
Completely understandable.
Yeah. It's already a shorter wait than we had. Just, me, I'm a fucking crack addict.
Now, excuse me a fucking second before we continue fucking anything. What do you mean, the game? You mean chapter 5, right? It's not specifying, chapter 5, chapter 6, just the game in general. What do you mean by that?
I don't want to read into that too much. I think it's gonna just be chapter 5. That said, now I'm thinking about it.
Because he never said, chapter 5 releasing in 2026.
Technically, if chapter 6 and 7 come out 4 years from now, it was not the first half of 2026. Jump scare? That's not a surprise. Anyway, we don't have any external factors. We'll release it when it's done, and we'll continue to update you. Cool.
Fucking alphas.
Yeah. Let me tell you about Homestuck.
Yes! Do you know about Let Me Tell You About Homestuck, right? That's a fandom phrase, like back in like the mid 2010s, of like whenever somebody is like confused about Homestuck stuff, someone brain rotted deep into the Homestuck community just comes out of the woodwork and says, "Let me tell you about Homestuck," and just proceeds to talk about it for like 3 hours fucking straight.
Is there any way to talk about Homestuck that takes less than 3 hours?
No. You can lie about it and tell people it's completely normal and then fucking see them get gobsmacked when they actually open up the fucking...
If you haven't heard of Homestuck, it was the webcomic that launched my career. Back in 2010, I was in high school with no aspirations for music composing at all. That was until I discovered the webcomic, which I really liked. You see, the comic's animated sequences had music created by a very talented team, the Homestuck music team. I wanted nothing more than to be part of my beloved comic just like them. One day, when a call was put up for additional musicians, I instantly took the opportunity to become a composer. I made some bad music, sent it over, and the author of the comic added me to the group.
This was before fucking Discord.
Thank you. Yeah, this was like when they were using them Skype group chats that had like 200 people
Skype
in them. I didn't want to waste the opportunity of being added, so I tried really hard to make as much music as I could, combining as many motifs as I could from the other musicians. Oh my god, dude. This is where It was that experience which forged me into the composer I am today. Additionally, thanks to my association with the comic, I gained a following on social media, which helped with the Kickstarter for my game Undertale. You know, the thing which enabled me to make the game. I even initially reached out to Tabby specifically because of a Homestuck fan art she did on Tumblr. It made me better at music, allowed me to make my game, connected me with many important friendships, and taught me lessons on how to deal with fandom and the importance of valuing your fans.
I know. Slight shade? Okay.
I know I'm gonna be seeing Twitter threads about that particular little section.
That's a dig. Okay.
I like giving Hussy a little shit as like his friends do, like how I call you gay and fat.
That's the vibe of the dig. Like it's not a serious fucking call out, obviously.
In my mind, it's basically a debt I might never repay. Therefore, when I was asked if I could help with a new Homestuck animation, I said I'd give it a shot. Surprisingly, the request was not for music, but voice acting. Still, I felt like I should help out. Waiting at the voice acting studio was another surprise. A few minutes into recording with the voice director, I noticed, hey, isn't this guy's resting voice Daggett from Angry Beavers? It turned out the voice director was the voice of Invader Zim, Richard David Horvitz. I didn't watch Invader Zim growing up. It took hours, but it was fun and felt like it ended pretty much immediately. I'm not a pro, so I was nervous, but Invader Zim told me I did good, so I had to trust him. There have been some music albums consisting of Undertale and Deltarune covers, which I have been encouraged to recommend to you. Yeah, the piano collections. I love the art on the piano collections. Vinyl. Like, I want to get the vinyl for that.
Monster Cat X Undertale.
Yeah. Did you see they're doing like 22 remixers or some shit?
I will listen to these, actually. That sounds very nice.
Album electronic arrangements curated by Monster Cat. Takes me back to the COD editing days, man.
New merchandise.
When I searched Tenna on the Fangamer store, a shirt for Enna came up. It doesn't look like my usual merchandise, but I guess I should tell you guys to buy it.
One thing about this merchandise that they got it right, that I am so fucking glad they got it right. Tenna's fucking head design is not symmetrical. He has like a weird fucking bump on like the left side of his head.
It's drawn like TVs in the Flintstones were drawn.
Yeah, like asymmetrical Hello Neighbor ass style TVs, and like no fucking artist like that I've seen draw like fan art of Tenna does it correctly, because like they all just focus on making him like a Tumblr sexy man, like with a very like symmetrical and perfect square cheek TV. He's like a weirdo. This man is a fucking weirdo.
10 years passing is annoying. Does that mean I'm annoying? What?
No.
Anyways, I'll save my words for the event. Okay, we have more to do. It's another countdown, fellas. One more week. Yippee!
I'm gonna be competing on my streams this week with Toby Fox. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, it's gonna be fun though. I wanna check that out.
Shit, I'm wondering, is there anything to dig through? Like any hidden links? Oh, dog.
Honestly,
little doggy.
Little dog, eh? Honestly, it all seems pretty standard. Like, this is not like the big drop of content that we've gotten like before with the sweepstakes or anything. That's fine though. I don't know what they're going to do with those Echo Flower like messages.
What if it is literally nothing? Like he just decides, fuck you. Like it was for nothing or nothing.
He just puts it up, prints it out in a book, and just reads it and puts it on his fucking
it was
shelf.
For me. Fuck y'all. Y'all, what? It's for my bookshelf, not for your consumption, pricks. Check the Twitter TL and see if anything has happened.
Everyone is just screaming about how he's wearing Asgore's shirt because, like, of course, this trash can is important to Chapter 5. I just can't prove it.
He's so fucking Tricky Tony, Tricky Tony.
It says that trash can is from the Dark World?
It says castle trash, smaller, so there's ostensibly a bigger one.
That's a real trash can in the Dark World, which is weird.
Could a back alley get added to Castletown?
I guess so. The only room currently is the one in front of the castle, and like everything is getting pretty stuffy in there. So if you come back with the Chapter 4 Darkness plus the Chapter 5 Darkness, like you're gonna have to add more fucking rooms to this shit.
Like you're gonna need to make it Castle City, dude. Like you gotta start like flattening new land, dog.
Destroying the fucking wildlife to be able to construct more apartments.
We gotta build some walkable infrastructure in Castletown, dog. We gotta get like a light rail.
I fucking love the Alphys and John Egbert like MS Paint picture that he did in 10 minutes. What I'm surprised about is the mics actually getting more play in future chapters. I 100% thought that the mics were just like Toby's like schizophrenic fucking meltdown about the chapters not coming out like soon enough. So he just started adding random bullshit like while he was waiting for the other sequences to be like finished up.
I mean, they're unique Darkner designs, so I imagine that's part of it. But also I wonder if like the outsized fan response to them had any influence over that.
Oh, people fucking love the mics. Like they are like the new Thruple like group within the fandom. Just give the man a slight fucking like breakdown scene over like MatPat breakdown scene over like Deltarune theories.
Look at Pluey's lashes, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, no, there's literally nothing else in this
called
website
Campaign?
version.
Is the cat's name actually Pluey?
Yes. The only thing that I'm currently like thinking about is what the fuck is up with that tree.
Yeah, like
the thing that reminds me the most about is like maybe like a Chapter 1 flashback or something. I don't know, man.
I don't think it would be a flashback. I think it would be like contextual, like because the Christmas tree was very explicitly there in Chapter 3. There's like a fucking PNG. My gut is saying egg room something.
It says Pine Star as well, and what you get is like in Chapter 1, like if you try to climb up one of the trees, you get like dark candy. The candy that you get from those are like star shaped, I think. Probably one of the same candies that give you those candy, like dark candies in Chapter 1. But what does that mean? Why is there Chapter 1 content in the Chapter 5 progress info?
It's kind of small for a tree asset compared to like the rest of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, and this is like a little bit taller than Chris. Like,
it could be like the Dark World explanation sequence in Chapter 3 where it was like just kind of sprites on like black background. Like it could be like something like that.
Also, the sisters talking or like laughing together, that's 100% going to be like them hanging out at the festival.
Oh yeah. Fuck, I forgot the festival's tomorrow. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, like where the caution tape's put up. I hope y'all enjoyed that pretty unstructured, just look through the whole thing. If you hadn't seen it before, I hope you got your insights and looked at our really aimless speculation that really didn't have a leg to stand on. But I will say, Phil was making much better observations than me for the most part. If I were to try and go band for band on like the Deltarune brain rot with Phil, he'd drown me in his doubloons. Anyways, that's all I got. That kwytebox email's in the description if you guys want to send me any video topics. Anyways, piss off.